Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. I'm Alice and it's so nice to have you here. Today's practice is going to be focused around the spine, bringing length, strength and fluidity into our spine. So when you're ready, let's get going. All you need today is your mat. You can have some blocks if you'd like. Mine are over there. I don't think I'm going to use them. You might want them. If you don't have any blocks, you can also use some books. So we're going to come into an all fours position to start. Find your hands and your knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. And just start to have a little movement side to side of your hips and side to side of your shoulders. And think about your spine like a snake. So you're just snaking it out side to side, rippling through the waves. And maybe it starts to ripple up and down. And just getting into all of those sticky parts. So we live life in a very forward, backward motion. So we lean forward, we lean back. We don't really access kind of the side. We don't twist a lot in day to day. So we're just going to be moving into all these different spaces today so that our spine stays nice and fluid and open. Good. Start to come into your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in through the nose. And big breath out. And one more. Inhale. And let it go through the mouth. Just sort of yawning the body open this morning or this afternoon, whatever time it is for you. And then when you're ready, drop the belly down and find your cow pose. Strong through the arms, open through the shoulders. Start to lift the gaze, pull the heart forward and open up. And just start to take a little rock here. Stay strong through the belly so you're not sinking into the lower back. Take one breath, opening up, pulling the heart forward. Nice, guys. As you exhale, going to drag the hips back. Keep the chest open, keep the chest open, keep the chest open. Sit to the heels. Once you sit to the heels, you're in like this mini child's pose. It's not fully lengthened. You're welcome to slide the hands forward a little bit. As you reach the bottom, start to scoop the tailbone under, reverse the journey, rounding through the spine from the lower, middle, upper back, chin to chest through this cat pose. Shift it forward, then find that tipping point, flick the tailbone back behind you, open the heart, open the chest, lean it all the way back. 2 more of these, rounding it forward through this spinal wave and rocking it back. Big circle forward, get the core involved, push through the hands and exhale it back. Good, inhale, send it all the way forward and then tuck the toes and let's work it into our plank. You might have to lengthen it a little bit. Find your plank pose, strong through the legs. The feet can stay a little bit wider. You can have a rock between the feet and the hands just for a second, just shifting out, forward and back. Firm up the legs, firm up the core, push through the hands, open up the shoulders. Take a breath in and a breath out. Stay with me, inhale. Exhale. Keep opening up the shoulders, wrapping the biceps forward. One more, inhale. Exhale, lower in one piece. You can drop the knees to the floor if you'd like to. Release. Let's take the hands off the mat to kind of 10 and 2. Part the feet at the back of the mat. All 10 toes pressing into the floor. Take it into oscillating cobra. Start to inhale, lift the heart. Engage the back muscles, lift, open. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the spine. Exhale, release. Last 2. If you want a little bit more, maybe slide the hands a little bit further away or just don't put as much pressure into your hands so you can feel the muscles in your back working a little bit more. Last one. And then start to lower until your chest is just hovering off the floor. Hover the feet as well. And then maybe hover the hands. Your choice how high you want to lift. You can take them into this little cactus shape or you can have them just hovering by the shoulders, your choice. Take 2 breaths and start to integrate the whole body. Draw the belly in. Squeeze the muscles down the spine like you're drawing a drawstring bag down. 1 breath. Hands by the ribs, tuck the toes, take a breath in through your plank, exhale. Downward facing dog. Nice, guys. And just pedal through the feet. Shifting the hips, and again, just exploring those little movements in your spine, ironing out any little kinks, getting into all the nooks and crannies that you haven't visited yet today. Good, 1 breath. Good, and then inhale, rise onto the toes, lift the heels high. Exhale, start to bend the knees. Get as low as you can, maybe the knees tap towards the floor, into this loaded beast. Lengthen out the legs. Start to scoop the tailbone underneath you and round through the spine like we did on all fours, all the way forward to plank. Inhale. Drop the knees. Send it through your cow pose 1 more time. Sit back to the heels. Hover the knees off. Downward facing dog, passing through, lengthen the legs, scoop the tailbone under, chin to chest, round it forward to your plank. Drop the knees or hover, flick the tailbone back, open up the chest. Downward facing dog. 2 more of these, rolling it forward, accessing all parts of the spine, rippling back. Last one, rolling it forward. Go slow if you want to, so you can really eke out all of those places. And then inhale, rise into the toes and drop the heels to the left. Keep both hands on the floor just for a second. You start to bend and extend into the legs. And I'm going to take it into our side plank. So gently start to shift the weight forward over that left wrist. Find your side plank, pressing through the feet. Right arm's going to lift. Just take a moment here. You can bend and extend, just explore your side plank. Strengthen up through that left side waist. Long through the spine, supported through the back body. Take a breath in, lift the hips high. Exhale, start to lower the hips, maybe tap them towards the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Stay strong in the shoulder. Inhale, use the right arm to lift you higher. Exhale, tap. Doesn't need to be all the way to the floor. It's quite a strong movement. Lift the hips. Pick up your right leg and just start to slide it back behind you. Put the right toes into the floor. Squeeze the glutes and open up the heart space into your wild thing. Take 1 breath. Let the head drop back if you want to and look to the back fingertips. Good. Look down towards the left hand. We're going to trace a big circle with our right foot all the way to the top of the mat. So keep the toes kind of connected to the floor. Slide them all the way around. Big circle. You can pick up the back knee, the front knee if you want to take it forward. And then drop the back foot over to the right side and come into your warrior 2. Whew. Those side planks, not the one today. Get into your warrior 2. You can just bend and extend just for a moment. And breathe. And then reach the fingertips wide. Bend deep into the front knee, push through the feet, squeeze the glutes, long through the spine. Take a breath in. Flip the front palm, take it back, reverse the warrior. Lift the chest, open up through the right side. And then exhale, take it forward. Frame the front foot with the hands. Pick up the right foot and send it back to a loaded beast. So both feet land, start to bend into the legs. Let's take that spinal wave again. So extending through the legs. As you do, spring out of the feet, roll it forward into your plank. Ripple it back, downward facing dog. Second side, heels drop to the right. You can start to just bend and extend into those legs with both hands on the floor just for a sec. And breathe. And then take it into your side plank on the right hand. Right shoulder over right wrist. Get strong, get stable. Find this right side waist, left arm up. Use this as like a little bit of lift. So keep energy through this arm. This will help. Like you've got like a big balloon wrapped around the wrist. Take a breath in, lift the hips. Exhale, start to tap the right hip towards the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Breathe. Last one. Lift through those left fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift, and keep the hips going. Pick up the left foot, slide it back behind you. Toes meet the floor. Press into the outside edge of the right foot. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open up the heart, maybe drop the head back, open up the throat. Take a breath in and a breath out. Squeeze the bum for support. Look down towards the top of the mat. Big circle of the left toes. So take the toes, slide them past the right foot, slide them to the outside of the mat. Pick up the knee if you want to, because we're going quite slow for this first round. Drop the back heel to the left side of the mat. Align it with the back edge of the mat. Open up into your warrior two, left side. Reaching through the fingertips, bending deep through the front knee. Inhale. And exhale, push through the feet more. Flip the front palm, take a breath in. Reverse the warrior, slide the back hand down the back leg, inhale. Frame the front foot with the hands. Step back to that loaded beast one more time, guys. So pick up the left foot, step it next to the right, bend into the knees. Treat the legs as springs. Spring out of the legs to find that ripple through your spine. Exhale, ripple it back, downward facing dog. Super nice, let's add on. So lift onto the toes, lift those heels high. And drop the heels to the left. Bend into the legs. And then start to take it forward into your side plank. Missing out those reps, inhale, touch the top, reach the fingertips high. As they start to come over the head, pick up the right foot and slide it back behind you. Drive the right toes into the floor, open up the heart, squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale. Look down towards the left hand, slowly sliding the right foot, tracing a big circle all the way to the top of the mat. Warrior two. Drop the back heel, open up. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, let's hook the hands behind the head. Lean the head back into the hands, interlace the hands, and start to slide the chest back, keeping the chest like side on, so we're not taking it into a back bend. It's like reverse warrior, but without the arms. Inhale, lengthen up the right leg. And then take it forward with the spine, all the way into like a triangle variation, triangle pose variation. Opening up that left side, squeezing the shoulder blades back behind you. Bend into the front knee, take it all the way back. Extend the front leg, take it all the way forward. So the leg is kind of leading the bend and extend, and the spine is just following. You're feeling the shift of the hips forward, the spine back, shift of the hips back, the spine forward. Last one. Settle into your triangle. Open up, expand, take the back of the hand on the inside of the shin, push the hand down to lift the left arm up. Breathe through your wingspan. Screw that right leg into your hip socket. Take a breath in. Bend into the right leg, take it back, reverse the warrior. Keep the circle of these right fingertips going. Keep stretching back to the back of the mat. Extend the right leg. Turn the right toes in. Parallel feet and take a big circle of this right hand all the way through the middle, through this wide leg forward fold. Open up the right toes. Square the hips to the top of the mat. Take the fingertips forward and start to bend into your right knee. Almost like you're resting your belly onto your right thigh. And then find like Cobra pose in your spine. So the leg's going to lift. It's kind of like halfway between a warrior three, a crouching warrior, and a standing split. Find the support of your spine, your back body. Take a breath in. Exhale, we're going to bring the left knee into the chest, round the spine, push the floor away. Try to kiss the knee to the nose. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, take the knee and tap it behind the right calf. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, tap it behind the right heel. Get low. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, tap it behind the outside of your right heel to the right side. Inhale, send it back. Open the chest, squeeze. And then take the knee and the shin all the way to the floor. Take a seat. Breathe. Oh, I hate that flow. It's so fun though, but it's kind of gross. Take a hug of the right knee with the left arm. Take the right fingertips behind you, take a twist. Grow tall on your in breath. And start to twist, look over the right shoulder. One more, inhale. Exhale, twist. Lovely, guys. Come all the way back to face the front. Square off. We're going to take a little rock and roll. So you can take a couple rocks and rolls. Grab underneath the knees and just rock and roll on your spine a couple times. Keep the legs next to each other just to start. Just rounding the spine, massaging the length. Good. And then once you next sit up, we're going to cross the left foot over the right shin. So click the right heel in towards the left bum cheek. You can use blocks, you can use fingertips out in front of you, or use your counterweight to shift the weight forward onto that left foot and draw the right knee into the chest to stand. One-legged Tadasana. Take a hug of the right knee into the chest. Take a breath in. Grow tall. Like a wall is behind you, lean back with your spine. And breath out. Take the left hand. We're going to hook the outside edge of your right foot with the left hand. And keep squeezing the knee in tight towards the chest. So you're really drawing it in. Feel the length through your spine. Take it into a twist. Now don't rush the twist. Try not to round the spine. Remember this flow is all about the spine. So keeping the spine long. Maybe starting to push the right foot into the hand. The leg does not need to extend. Reach the right fingertips back behind you. And then the hardest part is the gaze. So starting to move the gaze back towards the back hand. One breath. Beautiful. Square up. Release the legs. Stay strong. Maybe the arms reach up. Inhale. Exhale. Sweep the right toes back behind you like a pendulum. Hands to the floor. Let's take right hand to the floor actually. Drop the outside edge of your right foot over to the right side. Pick up your left foot, sweep it all the way back behind you. Wild thing on the left side, on your right hand. Take a breath in. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Think about the heart is trying to escape out of your ribs. Good. Look down towards the right hand. Big circle one more time. All the way to the top of the mat. Warrior two on the left side. Rise to stand. Inhale. Exhale, push through the feet. Stabilize through those legs. Take the hands behind the head. Press the head into the hands and start to lean it back. Left elbow lifts, right elbow drops. Lead with the left leg. Extend the leg and let the spine follow. Bend the front leg. Draw the spine back. So you're just waving. Leg first, spine follows. I always think about this like a piece of seaweed at the bottom of the ocean. It's just flowing through the currents. Good. One more breath. Take it back. And then take it forward. Take it into your triangle pose. Release the hands. Back of the left hand on the inside of the shin. Drive into that leg to open the right side of the chest up. Use the side waist to support. Engage the muscles around your spine. Good. Look down at the front toes, bend into the front knee, take it back, reverse the warrior. Inhale. Extend the front leg. Turn the toes in, big circle of these fingertips to the back of the mat. Through the middle, passing through. Hands forward, frame the front foot or square off the hips and reach the fingertips slightly further forward. Find this crouching warrior, so maybe even connecting the belly slightly to the thigh. So you've got a bit of support there. Roll your right thigh down to the floor. Inhale, squeeze the muscles down your spine. Exhale, right knee into the chest, round, push. Try to kiss the knee to the nose. Inhale, send the knee back. Exhale, take the knee behind the left calf, get low. Inhale, send the leg back. Exhale, tap the knee behind the left heel. Inhale, send the leg back. Exhale, take the knee to the left side of the left heel. Inhale, send the leg back. And then taking the knee and the shin all the way to the floor. Sit the hips back, make sure there's space. And take your hug. Left fingertips behind you. Right hand hugs to the left knee. Take an inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Beautiful. Going to take those rocks and rolls one more time. Look to the front of the mat. Whew. Just me, I am sweating. There's sweat just dripping off my face. Look to the front of the mat. Grab under the knees with the hands. Take 3 rocks and rolls up and down. We're going to cross the right foot over the left shin. One more. Right foot crosses. Click the left heel in. Reach it out. Drive through the right foot, left knee to chest. Inhale here. Take a hug. Exhale. Let's take the outside edge of the left foot with the right hand. Long and tall through that spine. Start to push the foot into the hand. The knee can stay bent. Left fingertips reach back behind you. Gently twisting, stabilizing through that right big toe. Extend through the legs. Woo. Extend through the legs. That supporting leg. One more breath. I'm wobbly today. I'm just going to stay here. Inhale. Release the foot. Extending, pushing, stamping the foot forward. Reach the arms up. And then sweep the leg back. Bend into the supporting leg. Left hand down, left toes back. Drop onto the outside edge of your left foot. Let's take one more round without the reps. Take the right foot, pick it up, take it all the way back behind you. Wild thing. Open the chest, squeeze the glutes, inhale. One movement, one breath. Sweep those right toes all the way to the top of the mat. Drop the back heel to the right side. Open up. Warrior 2. Reverse the warrior. And then take it forward, Trikonasana. Triangle pose. Extend the front leg, reach the fingertips high. Bend into the front knee, take it all the way back one more time. Circle it all the way to the back, turn the right toes in. Circle it all the way through the middle. And take it into your warrior 2. Maybe hands hover this time. Inhale, lengthen the spine, lift the heel high. Think Shalabhasana or Locust pose. Straight to the floor, knee is tucking to the outside of your right heel. Get low. You can use the hands if you need. Take a seat. Slowly rocking yourself back, swapping legs. Right foot clicks in, drive the right knee into the chest. Left foot supporting. Inhale. Exhale, take the outside edge of the foot, strong spine, stamp the foot forward, right hand reaches back. Maybe take a little twist of the head. Beautiful. Come back to center, release the foot, sweep it back. Right toes to the back of the mat, right hand lands, wild thing on the right side. Pick it up. Inhale. Sweep the left toes, big circle, all the way to the top of the mat. Drop the back heel to the left side. Bend into the front knee. Take it back. All the way to the reverse warrior, bend deep into the front knee. Extend the front leg, take the spine forward. Think about this fluidity in your spine, never really stopping, bending into the front knee one more time. Take it back. Extend the front leg, turn the left toes in. Big circle all the way through the middle. To the front of the mat, maybe no hands. Hover the chest. Squeeze the glutes. Breath in, open up. Knee behind to the left side of the left ankle. Take a seat. Good. All the way to the floor. Big rock and roll. Take it back. Swap the legs, right foot. Draw the left knee into the chest. Inhale. Take outside edge of the left foot with the right hand. Stamp the foot forward. And twist the body back. Big breath in. Release. Left toes to the back of the mat. Right toes to the back of the mat. Frame the front foot. Soften the knees. Tap the knees to the floor. Inhale, wave the body forward. Ripple it forward. Exhale, drop the knees, take them wide. Child's pose. Release. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. And exhaling. One more. Just come back to your breath. Observing that heat, that warmth, that energy. Gentle shift of the hips if you like. That movement still knocking around. Just go with it. Good. plant the hands, look forward. And like you've got a golf ball underneath your nose, just start to roll it under your nose all the way to the top of the mat. Slink your way forward. Press into the hands. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Lift into your version of a cobra. Open up the fronts of the hips. You can take a little shift if you want to. If you want to take this to up dog, you're welcome to. Hover onto the tops of the feet. Lift the knees. One breath. And release. Let it go. Let's take our starfish. Left arm out to the side. Right hand underneath the shoulder. Roll onto your left side. Bend the right knee. And take the right foot back behind you to the floor. I'm just butterflying that right knee open. So it's a twist into the shoulder. It's a stretch through the shoulder, and a twist into the spine. And breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Come back onto your belly. And taking the other side. Left hand underneath the shoulder. Right arm out to the side. And slowly roll your way onto your right. Stack the foot behind you. Bend the knee and just start to butterfly that knee open up to the ceiling. And breathe. The higher that foot is, the more of a twist it tends to make. So your choice where you want to put it. Let the head go heavy. And then just come all the way back onto your belly, guys. Bring the hands underneath the forehead. And just wiggle the fronts of the thighs, the hips into the floor. Rocking out side to side. Feeling that wiggle just travel up the length of the body. Reverberate up. Shift of the organs side to side, sloshing, rolling, pouring, releasing. And then your choice from here. You can stay on your belly, you can flip onto your back, or you're welcome to take it back into your child's pose. Maybe a narrow-legged child's pose is quite a comfortable way to finish for you. Hands can be under the forehead or the arms can be by the side. Just choose a place you want to be, just for a couple breaths. Closing the eyes. And letting the body land into that energy. The awareness of your spine and the effect that it can have on the rest of your body. Feeling that beautiful breath, opening the ribs, being able to access the whole torso, the whole 360. And staying aware of your spine as its own individual entity. From the base of the skull all the way to the tailbone. Feeling that length, that lift, and that space. Please feel free to stay where you are for as long as you like. If you would prefer to finish your practice right now, then work your way up to a comfortable seat. Keep your eyes closed or the gaze soft. Sitting tall and place one hand on top of the other at the heart center. Got my mic there, so I can't really. And sitting here with gratitude for yourself. for making that decision to roll out your mat today. That commitment to being present with your practice and your body. And knowing that by looking after yourself, you're looking after all of us. So when you're ready, take a big breath in through the nose and let it go. Bring the palms to touch, bring the thumbs to the third eye. Take a big breath in and just release. Take a little bow down, acknowledging your practice. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today. It was an absolute pleasure. What a fun practice. That's the sort of flow, you could just keep going with it, and it's really nice to just, because it works in like a kind of circle motion. If you enjoyed this video, please do drop me a like below and maybe let me know in the comments how you got on. Please subscribe to my channel if you want more videos like this. And if you're not already on my mailing list, why? Please sign up to my mailing list. It's called Weekly Mojo, and every week you can probably get it. You get a little bit of mojo, a little bit of fun, a little bit of confidence boosting stuff. Thanks so much for joining me once again, and I'll see you again very soon. Lots of love.